This is what we call a little tulip vase. It's just a frilly little round vase that's got a frill on the top. So quite often people ask how many hours a day, a week do I throw? These days I'm a lazy old git and I probably only throw about 3 hours, maybe 4 a day. Because a lot of my time is spent preparing the clay. So I'll probably, if I'm throwing for 3 hours, I'll spend at least 2 hours preparing the clay. So that's pugging it and then balling up, weighing out and balling up. But when I worked primarily as a production thrower in various places, you would be expected, generally you'd be on the wheel for about 6.5 hours, would be a normal working day on the wheel. And you'd probably throw somewhere in the region of 1,000 pounds weight of clay or 500 kilos. So whatever pots you were making. So something this size, you would probably be expected to do somewhere close to 150 to 180 in a day. But you would have someone else balling up for you and sorting and taking your clay away. So you literally, you'd get on the wheel and you'd have 2 or 3 2-hour sessions, and then an hour and a half session would be the last one. And when you're on the wheel for those 2 hours, you wouldn't get off the wheel. That would be, everything would be passed to you and taken away. So your time was spent literally just throwing. So that's what we call a tulip vase. Oop, I've got a bit too far around. So I'll put a bit of cone decoration on. So that's a little decorated vase. So this is a plain long tom. Whoops. And apparently the name long tom came from, I think it was the Boer War, and it was a gun that they used, which was a bit of a trumpet shape. So straight down, and this will be a collar pull. Bring out the rim. Because it's a long tom, it's got no rim on it, so you've got to almost form that rim quite early on to get the compression on. That's it, pretty much to its full height and width. Kind of done. I just want to clean it up now. An 8-inch. So long toms are always measured across there, and that height used to be about an inch, between half an inch and an inch higher than the diameter. So it's a bit of an optical illusion. So that looks a lot taller than it is wider, but it's actually not that much taller. So a bit of a strange pot.